Welcome back. It's Monday, April 24th, and we're back in the studio. I have some special guests with me, Carol Ashley from Coquina, and I believe we all know Lynn Schneider, sitting away from the main chair on the couch this morning. Lynn, what's up?
Well, I had a little bit of laryngitis for a few days, and I still haven't gotten my voice back, and I thought we might want to spare people from having to listen to this. So I'm just here to help Carol.
I'm sure you'll be delightful as always, regardless of your voice, Lynn. But speaking of Carol, I hear the Resident Razzle Dazzle Review, and that's what you're here to talk about, Carol. Why don't we jump right in and start with that?
All right. When I first moved to Shell Point 10 years ago, I was very impressed with how residents and staff alone got together and put on a variety show, which is a review. And this year I decided that we should continue that. So April 25th, we will continue to have a variety show called the Residents Review.
Great.
And we're really excited about this because they've come up with a great theme. It's around the world in 60 minutes. Now tell us how you're going to pull that off.
Well, through song, dance, readings, poems, and we will visit each continent. We will travel to 7 continents, and we have 17 acts. We have children who will be there also, so it will be a delightful evening.
It sounds like a great show. Literally, you've got staff, residents, and some kids all coming together, and then you're going to take us all around the globe musically and through these variety acts, telling the story of this sort of international travel.
We will begin in Europe. We'll visit, stop in Greece and have Zorba the Greeks dance. We will visit an opera in Italy. We will listen to a romantic song in France. From there, we'll move to Asia. We'll see a Chinese umbrella dance. We'll have the Korean children doing a Korean martial arts dance. And then from there, we'll go into Africa, seeing a traditional African dance. And into North America, right here in Florida, at the baseball camp, we'll have a little skit. Then we'll be flying off to Chicago with the Shell Point Line Dancers. And then Dan Philgreen, our own Dan Philgreen, will favor us with a song from Australia and let us know some history behind the words of the song. We'll finally end up with the wonderful, very talented penguins in Antarctica.
Everybody loves penguins.
Wow, that's quite the adventure, I think, coming up tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right. And that's just a few of the acts. There are several more. I really think this is going to be a fun show. And, you know, residents I know always enjoy seeing their friends and neighbors performing and doing a variety of different skits and things like that. So should be a lot of fun.
Should be, yeah.
And we'll end on a happy note with the sing-along with Bobby Greer and Randy Woods.
Excellent.
And I think you brought us a little reminder here
that's
today.
right.
Let's go ahead and get that in, Lynn.
This is the poster that they've made. They're promoting their event. They're ready to go bon voyage.
Bon voyage.
On a wonderful trip.
Around the world.
That's right. So we want to make sure that everybody comes to the event. It's going to be tomorrow night, correct?
Yes.
Over in the Village Church Auditorium.
Correct.
And what time does that start?
7:15.
Okay. So come early, get a good seat, and it's going to be a wonderful show.
Yes.
Well, thank you for your hard work as a volunteer. We certainly do appreciate it. And thanks for coming to the show today. It's good to hear about this event. Now, there are some more events that are happening that we need to talk about. Maybe we could talk a few things coming up. First of all, we mentioned that there's an assisted listening devices presentation. Michelle has put this together on the schedule. This is a very interesting topic. There are a lot of people who are having trouble with hearing or are having to find ways to enhance their ability to hear. So this is a program in the Wellness Connection, and they can find more information about that on Channel 14, or of course check the shellpoint.net.
Right. It is tomorrow in the Social Center. Tomorrow morning, 10:15, I believe, is when that starts.
Okay.
And they are asking for sign-ups, so please do sign up at either service desk.
Excellent.
Or give Michelle a call. So.
Great.
Also tomorrow, I think, there's a library book talk also in the Social Center coming up at 2:15. So we want to remind people of that, library book talk. The April book talk will focus on famous actress and comedian Carol Burnett.
Oh, I love
awesome,
Carol Burnett,
awesome.
don't you?
I do.
And you know, she's lived such an interesting life, and her book tells us the stories about basically her career and how she got into it, and then, of course, so many of her life experiences. So I think that'll be a fun talk for people to attend. Now, where is that going to be held?
That is in the Social Center, 2:15 tomorrow, Tuesday. Albert Myers of Genonia will be the featured speaker to discuss that with you. So be sure to show up around 2:15, and that just show up. Anybody's welcome. So
Great.
just get started. There are refreshments as well.
And also, I know that there's a Broadway jazz class that's going to be on Wednesday. This is one of the new fitness classes that Michelle's bringing to Shell Point, and I think for people who like to dance.
I'm in the class.
Are you? Well, tell us a little bit about
Oh,
it.
it's a wonderful class. She's a great teacher. She goes very slowly, and then we move up to more jazz movements at the end of the class. So it's just great.
Well, it's always great when they can combine fun and fitness.
Yes.
Yes.
Makes it a lot
Yes.
more
Broadway
appealing.
jazz.
Now, Broadway Jazz is held on Wednesday at 1:45 in the Island Fitness Center. So anybody that's interested, and is it something that people who maybe have not had dance training, and like you've had a lot of dance training, but are people who are not familiar with dance training, is it something they could get into?
Definitely, Anna starts at the very, very, very beginning, and then she will say to you, do what you want to do.
And so you can kind of go at your own pace.
Yes.
That's great. I mean, many times when I take a class, whether it's a Pilates class or any kind of aerobics class, I always start in the back, and if I can't keep up, I just walk in place, and then when I get to a point where, oh, okay, I know how to do that part, I jump back in. So I think that any level would be welcome.
Exactly.
Well,
Yeah,
good.
it's great.
Good. And you
Very
don't know
nice.
until you try.
Exactly.
Good.
Fantastic. All right, so lots of exciting things happening here today at Shell Point. We hope that you'll look to Channel 14 for all the daily activities, or shellpoint.net, their resident website, and you can find out more. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call either service desk or stop by. Check your issue of Shell Point Life, of course, for the activities calendar is there. So we hope you have a great day, Shell Point. We hope to see you back. Stay tuned. We have a lot of great stories coming up here. Dan Philgreen will bring you another special place around Shell Point that you might not even know about in the coming up story. So have a great day. Bye.